everybody, welcome to a special side story of Call of Cthulhu. We're going to be having that date with Lilith and Will. Yay! So, setting the scene. It's about a couple of days after the events that happened at the Metzania Circus. William has been cleared from the hospital, and any events that occur afterwards, we're not gonna pretend we're gonna not mention them.
We're leaving it vague.
Exactly. So it's
because we haven't gotten there yet.
Exactly. So it's a couple of days. William has been given the all clear from the hospital, and now he's get to have his date. So it is right outside of the gumbo shop. William, would you like to describe what you're wearing, what you're doing as you're waiting for your date?
I'm wearing a cutesy little suit with a waistcoat with some suspenders, and my arm is still in a sling. Oh well, that's the problem of getting shot. And I got a little jacket on my shoulders because I can't wear it with a sling. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Oh no.
Do you want to roll a spot hidden to see if you see your date, or?
I suppose. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Like, come on, brain. I need you to be witty and charming.
67.
That is a fail.
I didn't see the tall, massive person.
That's okay. Because suddenly...
We could allow Lilith to surprise you.
Yeah! So, Beth, may I take over?
Yes, you can.
So, William, since you failed your roll, suddenly from behind you, on your bad shoulder, you feel a gentle tap, tap, tap. And, well, look at you, doll. You got all spiffied up for me. Sweet.
He kind of shuffles around and already he's looking up. Oh, hello. I was trying to look for you, but I couldn't see you.
So what William sees is Lily is 5'10", and despite what he might have assumed would be happening, she is not in a dress. She is in a really nice pair of slacks, button-up dress shirt, a tie and vest, some nice shiny cufflinks on the shirt. And, yeah, well kept, but not overly.
It is the first date after all.
It is the first date after all. And I know first impressions are the most important. However, it was kind of an impromptu thing at the circus, so he already said yes. She's like, I already got him. Fine.
Didn't need to put any more improvement.
What's that to prove? I'm already perfect.
I know.
So yeah, just like, oh, look at you. You're all nice and spiffy. Gonna kind of pinch his cheek.
Well, I had to make myself look nice.
Well, what happened to your arm there, sweetheart?
Oh, I got shot.
You got shot, you say?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, this is a story I need to hear, but we should probably get inside and make sure that they even have our reservation. Oh, yeah. You did get us a reservation, didn't you, sugar?
Of course.
Are we gonna go inside then?
Yes, let's move inside.
They go inside the gumbo shop. This is off to a great start.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Guys, go inside. have the reservation. You guys are led to a table. I don't know if there's any particulars on how they do it. We're just gonna go like normal generic restaurant. Waiter
Yeah, I'm
comes.
looking up pictures, which I should have done earlier, but hey, here you go. Here's what it looks like. Current session text.
Woo.
Ooh, there's an outs. Oh, nope, that's inside.
Yeah.
It's nice and cozy.
Yeah, nice and cozy, nice and pretty.
Can we have a seat by
Give me a second. Let me pull up.
There is an outside area as well.
Okay. Are you guys gonna sit inside or outside?
William will ask. What would you prefer, inside or outside?
Wherever the most people are, darling.
He looks around.
I like to people watch.
Well, in that case, we'll sit outside in the corner.
All right. You guys are taken to a table. A waiter comes by and asks for your drink. You know, do you want drinks? Here's your menus. Da 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 da. Start you off with a drink.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Do you want to skip it? We'll just skip it. You guys get your drinks. You guys get your drinks.
Thank you.
The waiter.
I got the food part figured out, but drinks, I was like,
Say, what drinks to do?
So the waiter's like, okay, I'll go grab your drinks. Give you a minute to look over the menu. He's gone.
Thank you.
So.
What are you thinking?
Well, you're gonna tell me what happened about your arm, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Last I saw you, you were all nice and cute at the circus, and you didn't have any injuries, minus, your cute little scar over there.
Oh, what, you're saying I'm not cute anymore?
I didn't say that.
Well, I got shot later on at the circus. Some crazy guy decided to kidnap one of my friend's sisters.
Oh, you don't say. That sounds so scary.
I know.
And you just leapt in there all hero-like, did you?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say leapt in. I snuck up behind him and he saw me and shot me. I tried to dodge, just not fast enough.
Wasn't there anybody else who could have done something about it?
Oh yeah, there was a big crowd. But everyone was just. But then I got saved.
Weren't the cops there?
I didn't see them at the time. I just
out of character. They were right there.
They were right there. There were two police officers. Anyways.
Oh, well, that must have been mighty brave of you. Your other friends weren't involved, were they?
Well, they saved me after I got shot.
Well, that was really nice of them.
I know.
And is the little lady okay? You said it was a friend, right?
Yeah, she seemed a bit shaken up, but I didn't really see her much because I went straight to the hospital. Because, bullet holes aren't very good to have.
I would know that.
You would?
I have been shot once.
Ooh.
That was an inexperience.
Do tell.
There's really not much to tell about it, It's a wild city, gang activity. You say the wrong thing to the wrong guy. And they like to pump a little. They're a little trigger happy. But it's all right.
Out of character, is that a jab at William?
No. Out of character. It's just a jab in general. Making small talk, having a good time. No. Child.
It's a child.
All right, it's a child. So yeah, she kind of brushes it off though. It's a very calm, it's whatever. But she doesn't really answer.
Well, what did you do? Did you sort
What?
it out? What did you do to them? Did you sort them out, or did they get caught?
Oh. Yeah, you could say that it got sorted out.
Oh, I see.
I don't think that they'll be shooting anybody anytime soon.
Well, that's
I
good.
can't remember if they got caught and put in jail or if somebody else in another gang got trigger happy. It's really all a blur in this town. So many just shootings, murders,
Well, at least there's one
gang
less
activity.
And on that cheerful note, the waiter does come back with your drinks and is like, are you guys ready to order?
Yes, please.
All right. What can I get started for you, sir?
Lily, what do you want?
I'd really like some of that seafood okra gumbo, please.
All right.
Ooh.
Just writing it down. Then.
And can I have the chicken andouille?
All right. Got that. Anything else?
No, I'm fine, sugar. Thank you.
All right. I'll get that started for you. And then off he goes.
Yum.
You guys are free to chat some more.
Oh no. The small talk portion of the date, the worst part. Oh no.
Well, if you'd like, I could have one of you guys roll ideas.
Let me just look at my character sheet.
Let me look at my character sheet.
What does it come under as?
Idea. So for William, it would be a 60.
Beth, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What would you say is probably on this table?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know what I can and can't fiddle with.
Let's see. Probably some of their sauces. I'll say that napkins.
Okay. We got our napkins.
Yeah, maybe even like one of those little tiny card things where they have the promos for stuff. It's like, hey, happy hour is blah 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 and blah 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 blah.
Alrighty. Well, it's the 1920s, so you know what they probably can do? I'm going to light up a cigarette.
It's true.
Good idea.
A cigarette with my food, please. While I wait for my food, please. So Lilith will, reach into her pocket, pull out a lighter, pull out a cigarette, go through that whole shebang. You will notice, well, actually, Beth, I'm going to DM you, and then William can make a roll, I guess. I don't know.
Okie dokie.
Do you want him to make a spot hidden about her hands?
Yeah, let's do that. William, go ahead and roll me a spot hidden.
And if he succeeds, then I'll tell you the deets.
It was a 59.
Would you like to push or spend? Yeah. Do you want to push it and try a reroll, or?
Am I able to use luck? Well, actually, what's the difference?
So if you push it, you re-roll entirely, and then you take the new roll
number
results.
But
if you fail it, you're going to have a more severe consequence.
Yeah.
If you use your luck points, you just, take them out of the thing, and that's it. Ta-da.
Yes.
So I need 40. I might use some luck.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, maths.
So much
math. This game
math. How dare you? I'm gonna put this here just so we have it for referencio.
-9. So, I've done it.
Who passed?
Well, I used luck.
He used luck, so he did.
You passed.
He passed. So.
All right. Let me get I'm going to push my cat away from my Rice Krispie bar.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my sweet summer child. What William will notice as Lilith is lighting her cigarette is she is left-handed or left-hand dominant. And she is missing. Hold on, I have to look at my own notes. Most of her left pinky. She only has one knuckle left.
Oh. Oh no. Oh,
so that is what you get out of that spot hidden. Lily is potentially ambidextrous, but left-hand dominant. And she is missing most of her pinky. Mm-hmm. There's enough room, there's enough space for like a ring, and that's it. So like it's this.
Oh no.
But yeah, she lights it casually, like nothing's. She is people watching. Like she looks at you, but then she'll look at somebody else, but she keeps making glances back to you. And then she'll look at other people. She is obviously quickly bored.
William quickly says, "There seems to be another story, which you might be able to share with me if you like. Your little pinky. I see it's not all there."
What? Oh, this old thing. That was an accident when I was a small kid, you know. Kid. Yeah, you know how it is. Little kids getting into things they shouldn't, playing around big loud machinery. You get your fingers stuck in places they shouldn't be.
Well, that's
all right. I don't even notice it's missing anymore.
Well, clearly you've just...
Until somebody brings it up.
Well, clearly it's all fine. You've just lit a cigarette perfectly without it.
It's a pinky. Well, tick for tack, mister. How'd you get the scar on your face?
Same kind of story, you know. Just
can't make a girl divulge all her secrets.
When you're adventuring, you know, stuff happens. Like maybe you get attacked by some random person, which doesn't very much like you very much.
Okay. So.
Was it tasty?
It was very tasty. Sorry for messaging bad.
Yeah. DM.
I was DMing back because it's important.
Oh no.
It's okay. I just want to make sure that we're both on the same page.
Yeah.
That I'm not assuming things.
Are so good.
A bad man? What kind of business do you do that has bad manners? Do you, Mr. William?
Oh, well, you know, working
She's
on
leaning a little closer across the table, smoking, opening up her body language a little bit.
He's like giggling around, obviously trying to avoid fully mentioning what he does. Well, you know, just when working on the railways, people, you know, want to break into the carriages and steal the goods you're moving, so gotta protect it.
You're a railway man.
I am.
You gotta tell me all about it. I had this uncle who used to work on the railway. I mean, he never got on the trains because he was afraid of them, but he worked on them. You gotta tell me more about the railway, though.
Yeah.
I always pushed him about it. He'd never tell me anything.
Well,
a real sour sport.
I've been working on it since I was at least 17, 18. I used to live here.
You used to live here?
I did.
Oh, do you have family here? Friends?
I have friends. My family, sadly, they kicked the bucket.
Oh, that's a shame. Understandable, though.
Yeah.
Same hat.
I'm
No
actually,
family to speak of.
I came here as a child. You know,
Where did you come from?
I come from England.
No, England! The right posh boys over there.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
England? How does a boy come over from England to the United States?
Oh, well, you know.
Now that's a story within itself. Please do go on. I need to know every little detail.
Is she just like leaning further in?
Oh yeah, like
You have
no,
piqued her
it's
interest.
like this. Hi,
Hi.
it's a feat.
Oh, well.
Her interest has been piqued. Give me the info.
Well, living close by the docks of London, you know, a few sailors, and when you know a few sailors, you can sneak yourself on a boat. And I came here by myself.
I feel like there's more to this story, Mr. William, than you're letting on. Why would a little kid just sneak onto a boat?
Well, how much do you want to know?
Well, how much do you want a second date? It's not very fair to keep secrets if you want this to be a reoccurring thing, Mr. William.
And you're very correct, my lady. Guess I'll have to tell you as much as I know then. Well, anyway, my dad, he was into some fun business.
Some shady business?
I wouldn't say shady, you know. He was just a trader running a pub, and you know, on the side you're dealing with, you know.
What a manly man. A pubman.
Well.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Well,
interrupting you, so rude.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Well, he traded plants for some extra money, and of course he did very well at it, a bit too well. And you know, if you're doing too well at something, people that don't very like you, they try and kill you.
She makes the expression of just like hands over her mouth. Just like, oh my lord. But she's like excited, and you can like, there's a little sparkle in her eyes. She's like, oh, this is my kind of story, Mr. William. Come on. You can't just stop there. So what happened next?
I wasn't intending on stopping just yet. Well, anyway, they attacked the pub, the people that don't very much like him, and my family, sadly, well, the rest of them, they didn't make it, but I managed to get out with help from my dad before it all went a bit mental.
It went south?
Yeah.
Well, what happened to your dad?
I never heard from him ever again. He managed to arrange for one of his friends to take me to the docks and then take me on the boat. But
so you don't know if your mum or dad are even still kicking it?
No, I don't think they are, no.
That's a shame. You ever wonder about going back to see if they're even there?
I do wonder from time to time, but, you know, my life, I think, is very much here.
Oh. Didn't even consider sending them a letter? That's pretty safe for you, and you know, if they are alive and they get a letter, they can always send you a new one back.
Well, yeah. I mean, now that you mention it, I might consider doing it. But then it has been quite a long time.
Well, then it's just a really good surprise, isn't it? If they are still there on the receiving end. Just like, oh my goodness, honey, look at this. It's a letter from our baby boy. He's a grown man now.
Well,
Look at this.
Well, in that case, I'm going to have to write myself a letter then.
Yeah. So, they put you on a boat, and you came over here. Did you land in Ellis Island?
I landed in New York, actually.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you came through like most other people who come through the East. Unless they're coming from the South, from Florida, coming from the West, from California.
Well, yeah.
Well, what'd you do when you got here? Did you have family here, a friend?
At the beginning, I didn't know. She's reading your manga. But at the beginning, I just roamed around trying to find my place, and I came down there on the train, and I really love this place.
It is really nice weather. I'll give you that. Snow. It's really cold.
And even more
wet. It's in your socks. Not a pleasant experience.
The swamps are an interesting place.
Also gets in your socks.
It very much does. I've had to go through countless of just going on adventures in these swamps.
Well, that sounds like a really good time. The most I've ever done in these swamps is maybe go on a boat tour. Go see all the birds and the alligators, and more of a city gal myself.
Well, have you ever gone an adventure out of the city?
Yeah, a couple times.
Any
Not
fun
much.
stories?
She sits, she's kind of thinking about it, like she's trying to remember. She's thinking about it. Well, what do you consider fun?
Well, anything that could result in death, arrest, or any of the other bad things.
Oh, a man after my heart! Death, arrest, or mutilation. Now that is some interesting qualifiers for fun. Most of my adventures have just been here in the city. I mean, I had a couple up north, but they weren't very exciting.
Well,
She scrunches up her face, just like I remembered something, but I don't like to think about it very much. Not in a oh, this is the worst, but just like it's like when you smell something starting to rot and you're like, not my favorite.
Yeah.
I can live with it. I can still be in this room, but not my favorite. Yeah, no, most of my adventures have just been here in the city and just outside the city. Just, you know how it is. You find that place that your heart likes and you just settle down and you stay there. You put down roots and you make it your own.
Well, yeah.
What about you? Do you got roots anywhere?
I got them everywhere. But I think I might stay a bit longer.
You might stay here in the city, or do you got another city you go thinking about putting the roots down in?
Nah, this will always be my hometown.
Oh. And that little lady that was with you at the circus, she a friend of yours?
She's a good friend, yeah. We were childhood friends.
What was her name again? I remember she introduced herself, but it's been a rough couple days, and I mean, you can see it. You got a nice little bullet wound there.
He kind of pokes his arm and just go, it has been, yes.
Oh, so Louise, what's her last name?
LeBlanc.
Oh, Louise LeBlanc, huh? She pretends she's thinking. She Smoking, blows it out one side of her mouth. Louise LeBlanc. Oh, she's got that little market down on this insert street name here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a nice little market. I've been in there a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
So they really should update their flower selection. It was looking pretty wilted last time I was in there.
Oh, well.
But maybe they were just a day old and they needed the water changed or something. But you don't have to tell her I said that. She seems a little bit touchy when it comes to stuff she's passionate about. So,
Well, you know. But I will tell her that the flowers may need some water.
It's a really nice building that she's got there. It's really right on the strip with all of the other, establishments. Wink. If she's got any kind of establishment in addition to.
I'm not too sure. It's been quite a while since I've last been.
Oh. So why'd you what brought you into town though? You came with the circus, right?
Yeah, I came with the circus, with work, but see old friends and have some.
And she just happened to meet you at the circus?
We arranged it.
Oh, you arranged it?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds really nice. Two friends getting back together.
Yeah.
Hanging out. And then we met. Oh, it was so cute over by the, what was it? The skee ball booths.
Yeah.
With Keith. Oh, what a sweetie. What a cutie pie. Yeah, that was a whirlwind of a day. The murder, the cops. What did you think about all of that nonsense?
Oh, well. I think it might be safe to say that I was in the thick of it at times.
The thick of it, you say? Well, yeah, you did get shot, but you make it sound like there's more to the story, William. Come on, sweetheart. Let me know. What happened?
He's just kind of like doing a kind of smile.
Ooh, how much do I tell this lady? This strong woman.
Do we want to do like a persuade versus the psychology roll? All right. Okay, Flower, roll the persuade, and William, roll the psychology.
Oh my god.
2 zeros and a 1's 100, isn't it?
Nope, that's a 1.
That's a 1. You mega success.
Oh.
I rolled a 49.
I went to double zero.
I did not pass my persuade.
So, William, I will give you the choice. You can tell her as much or as little as you'd like.
I gotta think this.
That's eyelashes.
Well, I mean, when you're with the group, some crazy stuff happens. There was shots from all over the city.
You mean there was more than just the murder and the hostage situation? I didn't know about that. That didn't make it into the papers.
He kind of rests his arm on the table and hand on chin. It's like, it didn't make it to the newspapers. The police were investigating.
Well, yeah, but there was the hubbub of, murder at the circus, but they didn't say nothing about, a hostage situation, that there could have been more gunshots. It was just about the homeless man who bit it.
Well, it might have to be a story for another day, but I can safely say that there was more than just one.
Oh, you're teasing me, William.
Well,
making me come back for more.
Well,
aren't you such a clever gentleman?
Well, I've got to get the opportunity, haven't I? I've got to try.
I can safely say Lilith doesn't really know what she wants to do with you.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, like just out of like Flower is saying.
Oh.
Lilith is not quite sure what she wants to do with you. She is amused. She is actually having a good time so far. She's liking the banter. The banter's good. But other than that, there's still some up in the airness, and she's just like,
Something's not right about it. Can William say something?
Yeah, William can say whatever he wants.
Well, I've told you about my occupation. What about you?
Oh,
so
me?
I've got all your stature and roots in the city.
With that, she gets this big, malicious, not malicious, but there's definitely some mischief and perhaps a bit of violence.
How are we feeling today, Stabby?
There's a little bit of intimidation in her smile, yes. She's smiling and she kind of like flexes a little bit. She's like, what, with these guys? She does a really good flex so William can see that like her shirt is kind of straining around the muscle.
Yeah, going.
Is William doing googly eyes at it, just like hyper focused in on it? Just like,
hello, ma'am, I have a type.
Hello, I am Simpy. So she does this like little flex, like, oh, what you mean with these guns? Well, I do lots of little odd jobs here and there. Whatever people will kind of take me. I've done some butcher work, done some, lugging stuff back and forth on the docks. Random businesses. They need some muscle. Been a bouncer. Odd jobs that utilize us that I'm a big girl.
Well, from what I can see, you must have been the best bouncer in the city.
Aw, you haven't even seen me be intimidating. I promise you, it's quite a treat.
I don't want to. All I know is that if I was to cause a ruckus, I'd just have to run. I'd have no chance.
Well, little William, let me tell you something. And she does lean very far across the table. Her elbows on it. She's got like this like, let me tell you, William, you can run all you like, but if I get you in my sights, you can't run far enough, honey.
And he kind of leans very slightly and just goes, well, I don't think I'd mind very much. If it was
She grins. Her grin gets even bigger. She's like, oh, you really like to live on the edge, don't you, Mr. William?
Well, you might say it's quite a fun life.
I'm surprised that you haven't ever, what's the word? Lost more than an arm. If you're so into the dangerous lifestyle.
Well, I've come close, but I like having all of my arms, legs, and stuff. So you gotta try.
Yeah, I find that most people do.
Oh, do you? And where would you find out this?
Anytime any boy got hurt at the doctor, I'm like, oh no, my leg. It hurts. They're such big babies. Why are men such big babies? They get one little scuffle and they're like, oh no, my life is ending. You do that to a woman, they're like, well, this is just a Tuesday.
William's doing like a kind of baby face, like, yeah.
Not to be offensive to you men folk, but God, a little thing inconveniences you and suddenly it's everybody else's problem. This is totally a backhand at Yvonne. Cough, cough.
Hey man, his bestie's gone.
I know.
Well, I try to do things for myself, but sometimes it's just out of my control. So my close.
Well, I mean, like, you seem like you're doing pretty good with that arm there.
Just kind of.
Oh man. Look, it's a good thing you're across the table because my instinct was, it's a good thing you're doing. Like, you look like you're doing good there. Just punch it. Not super hard, but just enough to
Why'd you do that?
But you're across the table, and even though her arms are long, there's a little bit of...
And that she's leaning in.
Yeah. But for William's sake, we don't quite get there.
No.
That's the second date, man.
Second date. Second date will get a little bit rougher. So Beth, I have a question about how long do you have till food shows up?
Well, the food could show up right now, so
I mean, we can roll for it too.
Yeah.
Just be like, all right, D6, how many more minutes till this bitch shows up?
Roll me spot hidden, both of you.
Oh no.
39.
Oh, 99.
You are so enraptured with Lily's guns.
That gun show, man, you have all-day tickets and you're not leaving for any reason. What did you have, Flower?
Oh, I have a 39. I pass.
Okay, you see the waiter coming over with the 2 meals.
Okay, so with that, Lilith's back, like, she leans back to allow room for their food, and, you know, she's not here in a kissy face with Will. Totally.
And Will, it takes for the waiter to be like, sets both foods down for the ma'am, for the sir. All right, is there anything else that you guys need? Kind of look at both at you, and then kind of wave hand in front of face, sir. Is there anything else you need?
William snaps out of it and looks at the waiter. He's like, oh, sorry.
I think he could use another drink, sir. He's a little bit thirsty.
Right away, ma'am.
Could I also get one too, please?
Yes, I'll be right back. And waiter leaves.
Doll face. Well, William, are you doing okay? You're looking a little feverish there, a little distracted by something.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. You know.
This was insert opportunity to be smooth as shit. Cough, cough.
Oh, I see.
We'll give you a chance.
Ooh, hold on, let me look at my skill point. Can I use my charm?
Roll a charm. Let's see what happens.
Because I've got 70.
70 charm. Holy crap, you're a charming motherfucker.
Oh, it's not good. It's 99.
Oh, no! Alright, so what are you...
Can I push it?
Alright, you can go ahead and push it.
I want to know what you were going to do. How were you going to be charming?
I'll use my own.
You're gonna use... Okay, I need you to roll a meta. No. Now go ahead and push the roll if you'd like.
Oh, it's a 92.
So you're so enraptured with Lilith that you're just kind of your mind goes blank. Exactly. And again, it takes the waiter putting the drink down in front of you and in front of Lilith.
Me, stupid, me, tongue, working, no?
Yeah, it's bad. The waiter, it takes the waiter coming back and putting the drink down and like, here you go, sir. Here you go, ma'am. Sir?
Lilith is watching this happen and she's like, oh my God, he's got no game. This is a roller coaster of like, all right, I'm interested, to less interested. It was okay. And it's just...
No. I'll have to snatch it back then.
There's still time. There's food.
The waiter is awkwardly going to shimmy away because this is a weird day even for him.
Thank you, Dollface.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Lilith going to devour this plate politely. Yeah. She's very excited for this okra gumbo.
Eat.
She likes fish. She likes okra. Which
Dang,
I discovered last night while looking at that menu.
Dang, does it taste that good?
I'm a very hungry lady. I was very busy today. This is the first time I've eaten all day.
Oh, well, eat up.
Well, I already am. I'm looking at you from across the table. It's an eyeful.
And
do I need to roll a charm for that?
Yes, go ahead and roll a charm for that.
49, and I have a 55.
Yeah, that is very charming. Do you want to risk another 99 with the psychology?
Do you want to just do a charm back?
Can I use my words to charm?
Well, yeah, go ahead and say it, and then we could see. You could roll a charm and see what happens.
Oh, well, I've got an eyeful over here as well. I'm a bit distracted and eating my food.
All right, go ahead and roll your charm.
Oh, I have to.
It is true. I am a beefcake.
Oh, are you kidding me? Can I use some luck? Because that's 77.
All right, go ahead.
70.
You're missing 17 for this?
What?
How much are you minusing?
My charm is 70, and I rolled 77.
Okay, so
I'm saying I've got a really high charm. Like
I thought you were taking 17 away from your luck. I'm like, damn, this day is that important to you? Holy shit!
No, yeah, no.
Man, Cupid really got your ass.
No, that's really that's the funny side. Is my charm is so high, and so far I've failed all of my charm rolls.
All right, go ahead and deduct your.
My presents.
Maths.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey. Hey. I mean, what can I say? I am a beefcake.
Well, I know. I can see from over here. Was that?
Lily's gonna keep eating though. It's food time.
Yeah.
William starts eating.
Get you eating.
And unlike me, the player, Lily can actually independently move her eyebrows, so she does wiggle them a little bit.
Hey now.
She does wiggle them a little bit as a like, ooh, I heard you. But damn, this food is good.
Oh, yeah.
The cooks be doing amazing tonight.
William's happily chowing in. He's going at it.
Awesome.
Food time. I'm like trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. Wow.
You want to roll an idea?
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. Roll me an idea.
I rolled a 42.
Okie doke. Let's see. That's about what he does for a job, what he does, why he's there, why he's at the circus.
Oh, I think I got an idea.
Oh.
An idea.
I got an idea. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome.
Look at it.
You could do that, or you could press a little bit more with the Louise.
Thank you, voice in the sky, for blessing me.
You're welcome.
My little guardian angel. So after she finishes a mouthful, she's gonna look at William and be like, "Well, you said something about putting down roots again in New Orleans. Are you thinking about staying or getting a job here in town?"
Yeah, I'm looking at staying here and getting a job. Nothing big.
Oh, well, is there something that you seemed like you really enjoyed your life on the rails, going from place to place? Is there something that you convinced you to stay?
Well, living the life of a crazy adventure, you get tired of it. So you just want to settle down and just chill.
Well, do you got a place lined up?
Oh, I'm just staying at a friend's for now.
Is it your friend Louise?
Yeah, she's got a big family house.
Wow.
Just let me stay.
Well, that's really nice of them. How's the rest of the family feel about you coming back? Are you really close with them too, or just Louise?
Yeah, I know them, especially Nana. She, funny enough, also gumbo, but I know that you don't like family gumbo, as mentioned earlier.
I didn't say that I didn't like you. Look here, mister. I did not say that I didn't like family gumbo. Family gumbo is some of the best gumbo. If I have learned anything in my time here in New Orleans, you do not insult the old woman gumbo. That is the quickest way to death in New Orleans.
Well, in that case, does that mean how well
with
does
an
your
Italian, it's their grandma's cannoli. with the Cajuns, it's the granny's gumbo. Insta death. That is my wisdom for you, William, on welcoming back to the city. Do not insult the grandma food.
Well, does your Nana cook a very nice gumbo then?
I'm sure she would if she was alive. I don't remember ever meeting her though, so
I'm sorry for mentioning. Have you ever thought of cooking gumbo yourself?
Me? Cook? Nah. I'm not that kind of lady. Me in front of an oven, can you even imagine? It'd probably just be a really big fire. A really big fire.
We don't want fires now, do we?
What?
We don't want any fires now, do we? I guess
we'll that's a hit or miss. I think they're kind of charming. A really good bonfire is nice. Just sit around and they warm your face and warm your heart and your soul. They also smell really good.
I know.
Haven't had one of those in a while, though.
It's like when I'm on the engine, if it's really cold, you're just watching the fire flames. It's like a big swirl.
That is the life. Just sitting, staring into the fire, listening to the wisdom of the ancients.
And staring at other things.
What? She got a little bit distracted with the arson and the fire talk.
I was mentioning your arms, dear.
Oh, why, thank you. I do work very hard on them. I mean, if we hang out a little bit more, I can help you with your arms. They're looking a little squishy. I think we could really beef those up with some time and effort.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I guess I do need some exercise.
I mean, your legs look great from all that running you must do.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, my god, I'm pathetic. Oh my god. Let's see. So you're staying with your friend Louise.
Yeah.
Is she like helping you find work here in town, or you already got something lined up, or?
Yeah, she's helping me find work. She knows people more than I do.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I've not really met her before, but I feel like I've heard her name before. She got a brother.
She's got quite a few, actually.
Quite a few, you say? So she got a big family.
It is quite a big family, yes.
Let's see. What do I remember hearing about that family? They really are the talk of the town with their shenanigans. Let's see.
Well, I'm not involved in their shenanigans. I haven't,
Aren't you? I feel if you're a friend of Louise, you're automatically involved with her shenanigans.
Well, how much of the shenanigans do you know?
Well, there was some talk around New Year's Eve. Oh boy, you should have heard that talk, William. Has she told you about it?
This is out of character. William
Yeah.
doesn't actually know about the New Year's shenanigans.
Oh!
Oh boy!
Oh, well then, out of character, Flower, yay. In character, William, you're about to get your shit wrecked. Congratulations. Hey, you ready for your gun? Here's some ammunition.
You're gonna have some fun.
So Lily is gonna look like really surprised, like, oh, what? Your best friends and she didn't tell you? Oh, well, that's not very friendlike of her. Oh, there was quite the ruckus on New Year's Eve. And the day before, all of the singers and the dancers and the musicians went crazy in town. Nobody knows why.
Really?
I think, what was it? Oh, even her little singer at her establishment nearly kicked it. Nearly jumped off a balcony like the mister who did on the other place down the street. And then, oh, here's the funny part. And she's like kind of squirming, dancing in her seat. She's like
watching intensely.
She's like so excited. Oh my god. So the Sagano and the Savoy families, they hosted this big dancing contest New Year's Eve, right? It was going to be the talk of the town, promoting some boxer final match between Mr. Wolfgang the Wolf and what is his name? The Gator? Gabe LeBlanc. Wolfgang and Gabe.
Sounds tough.
Huh?
It sounds tough being called Wolf.
Yeah. He's a little past his prime, if you catch my drift. I mean, he won his last fight. That was a really intense bout. There was blood. It was... I will give the old man credit for this. That last fight, it was a good one to go out on. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
I can't believe I wasn't invited to watch. God.
I mean, they advertised it everywhere in New Orleans, so if you missed it, I believe it was also like broadcast on the radio. It was Wolfgang the Wolf Barker and Tiger Flowers.
Well, I must have been on the other side of the country.
The beasts. Anyways, sorry. I got a little bit distracted there.
Oh, no,
so anyways, they're promoting that fight, right? And there's the dancing contest. And Louise LeBlanc rolls in with a shotgun strapped to her back. Can you believe that? A shotgun to a public dancing contest. Who would do that?
Well, to be honest with you, it doesn't surprise me she had a shotgun with her.
Out of game Flower too. I'm so sorry. But I'm not gonna stop.
Tune, when you listen back into this, close your ears.
She's like, yeah. She came to the dancing contest, her and her friends. She had a shotgun for some reason, but I guess it was approved or something because they let her in with it.
Does like her shotgun, yeah.
Apparently. She brought it to a dancing contest.
I think she had a nickname for it, but, it phases my mind. But, yeah, she calls her shotgun a name.
That makes sense. I mean, you get really close to an object, you use it a lot. Naming it's not a big deal. I got a bat under my bed, in case somebody shows up, intruders.
Well, what's your bat's name called then?
The problem solver.
Well, it certainly solves problems.
It does. It's very good at its job. Thankfully, I don't have to use it very often. People take one look at me and they get the hint and they skedaddle. But yeah,
well, I haven't run off yet.
New Year's Eve though, there's all of the singers and dancers. There was some suicides. I don't think there was any murders, but everybody who was like musically inclined was suddenly going bonkers, crazy. It was a wild time in the city, to be sure.
Well, it definitely sounds like a night to be remembered. I can't believe I wasn't here.
I feel like you should ask your friend about it. I'm sure she's got a lot more details on it since she was running around asking questions or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure I have a lot of questions.
I was secondhand at that dancing event, working security. Odd jobs. Beth, do I need to roll for that? Or can I have it?
Yeah, you can have that if you want. You can roll a knowledge to see if you can remember what other side info you know.
Okay. A 93.
Yeah, nah.
Would you like to push or?
No.
Okay.
I'm good. I want to take that seed and put it in his head so he can ask Louise. Because this isn't about me getting the satisfaction of it yet.
Okay.
This is a seed for later.
There's a couple of rumors that you're remembering, but they're like half rumors of like, that they're different rumors, but they're kind of mingling together. So it's like,
Oh. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else.
But
it's really. Oh, she's got an older brother, right? Works for the She's really thinking about it. Works for the police.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Yeah. What's his name?
Don't worry, I can't remember his name either. I don't really talk to him.
What is his name? No, this is gonna bother me if I don't remember it. It's always giving me trouble.
William, do you want to roll a knowledge to see if you can help your date out?
Yes.
All right.
Here we go. 89.
Would you like to push that roll?
Sure.
All right. Well, you don't have enough luck to stay.
63.
All right, 63.
So that's still a no. I don't think that's.
Nope, you don't even have enough luck for that.
Oh. Hey, Detective Dumbass!
Well, I mean, it sounds like a perfectly fitting name.
That man's got such a stick up his behind. I don't think he knows the meaning of the word fun.
Oh, have you had a past experience with him then? With the law?
More or less. He broke up a party I was working once.
Oh.
was really sad. It was a good party.
Well, clearly, if you was there.
Oh, so sweet, William. He's buttering me up like I'm toast. Yeah, that family show's got a lot going on, but it's not a shocker. They're a really big family, but it's really nice of your friend Louise there to take you in and help you get a fresh new start.
Oh, yeah. I know I have all my thanks for her.
And she's going to help you find a job, too?
Yeah, that's unless if you have
nice
any that you know of.
Let me think. And she's thinking, or she's pretending to think. Just like, stick some more food in her mouth, chews on it to give her a couple minutes. You know, not that any that are coming to mind at the moment. She's gonna actually be like lean in a little close, like whisper, like, William, if you're just rolling back into town, can you even afford this?
Well, yeah. I've got to work.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to put a man in debt for a meal, especially one who's already trying to get back up on his 2 feet.
He winks at her, fully knowing that she knows about the letter.
Does he?
Yeah. He's got suspicions. He's got nothing confirmed. For all you know, she's just a little bouncer.
Let's face it. Let's face it. How much did Louise warn him?
Yeah, Louise has suspicions, but Louise doesn't know for sure either. So
this isn't like bad suspicions. It's just like maybe.
How about this? Out of character, have I given you any inclinations this entire day that I am going to cause you harm, sir?
No. Well, anyway, William will continue with. I've got like assets across the country, you know. So I can Yeah.
I don't have those. What kind of assets you got?
This ass. Sorry.
Smack.
It was there. I had to take it.
No, it's okay. It made me giggle.
Well, I've got friends across the country. You know, they start businesses and from that.
Oh, like bonds and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like that.
You just help invest in their businesses. So you're a businessman too.
Well, yeah.
So you're pretty and smart. What a combination.
Oh, well, thank you. I gotta be pretty to do business.
It is true. If you got good looks, you can take a mile. Most of my assets are in my work.
Well,
you know.
Assets are assets.
They really are. I have a good time. God, I am having... Lilith has probably got like 15 bajillion things where I'm like, dang, this headache. Should drink some more water.
William takes a little sip.
So, because Lilith's food is done, she's going to reach into her pocket and she pulls out peppermints. It's just like a little bag of peppermints, and she takes one. She doesn't offer them. She just like takes one, puts it in her mouth, and puts it back in her mouth.
God, that's out of character. God, that's rude.
Well, what is William going to do about it?
You're silly, dude. As far as I know.
Yeah, what's William going to do about it, huh? What you going to
do? He's going to look at her and just go, oh, that's quite a few peppermints you just had there. I take it you like them then.
Yeah, okay. I just like having something to chew on. You know, it keeps me busy.
Well, I'm not keeping you busy enough.
Her eyes are kind of starting to wander again.
No.
Losing the date. He's losing the date.
Don't do this to me.
So the waiter is gonna come back. He's gonna like make the motion of like, if you're done with your food, he'll take it. Is there anything else that I could help you with, or would you guys like to check?
They had dessert. I think
Well.
there's dessert.
Yes.
Well, in that case, we'll have some dessert, please.
All right.
Hold on.
What's the menu? I need to look at it too.
Can I get the bread pudding with whiskey sauce, please?
Of course.
Or the bread pudding with sauce. Wink, wink.
Wink right back. Of course, ma'am. And for you, sir.
I can't find the menu. Help.
You have options of a praline sundae, a chocolate pecan sundae, warm bread pudding with whiskey sauce, southern pecan pie with ice cream, a chocolate brownie pie, or vanilla ice cream.
Chocolate brownie, please, with ice cream.
Of course you would pick that.
All right.
My absolute favourite.
All right. So waiter will be like, I will get that in for you, and then he leaves with your plates.
William leans in and whispers to Lilith, going, "But with whiskey?" Raises an eyebrow, like polite mistake.
It's a really good sauce, okay, William?
Well, I'm not.
They make it the best here, and if you say a thing to the cops and get this place shut down, I will kneecap you. This bread pudding is divine.
He's still leaning it like, why would I talk to the police? At all.
I don't blame you. They're not very good at their jobs. But also, why wouldn't you talk to the cops? Do you got some sort of sordid past you can't tell them?
No. Just...
No? Are you sure? Do I need to make a psychology check, or...
Yeah, psychology fast talk. Let's see it.
Ah, damn, 85. I'm really distracted by that whiskey bread pudding, yo.
What was your fast talk? William?
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, a 1.
There's no suspicions. No suspicions.
I like how...
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I like how all the important roles have failed, but all the ones that aren't have with 1.
I mean, this one's kind of important. She just asked, hey, do you have a deep, dark, sword past?
You
You're like, nah, fam. I'm good.
Do you got beef with the cops?
I don't know why they're just always trying to chase after. I don't know. I think they just don't like someone that adventures all the time.
It's a good question. I think they're just bored. Need something to do. Power complexes. Looking for money. Who knows with them types?
They've probably got a bit on the side, I reckon.
Yeah, probably. Can't trust a cop as far as I can throw them. And I can throw a cop pretty far. Not that I've had to do it yet.
Well, you have my promise that I won't tell the police about this place.
Well, that's good. Man, I was like, do I want to reveal something? No.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, come on, Will. You got to put on that charm, man.
Oh no, it wasn't that kind of. It was more on the intimidating side, not on the. Hey, girl.
All right.
William would like to still use his charm, though.
Well, what you gonna say?
I don't know.
Okay, then.
Oh, he's not gonna say. Oh, it's a 60, so pass.
It's a 60, but what are you gonna say to be charming? Ooh.
Let me think.
I forgot to say earlier that I put out my cigarette and it's in the ashtray.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Let's get that already done.
In that case, William's going to pull out, a new one for her.
Yeah.
Pretty face like another cigarette. I see you've already smoked.
Oh, thank you. Takes it, lights it. I'm not sure if it was mentioned during Circus Arc, so I will mention it now. as she's taking it, and you've already been looking at her beautiful face, you'll notice that she also has a scar that cuts through the left side of her mouth,
I
and she
mentioned
has a
this.
scar on her right eyebrow.
Yes, I mentioned those in the Circus Arc.
Yeah. But for those who are just listening in for this side story, as a reminder, she's got facial scars.
It's on the same side as William's, isn't it? This side.
Yeah, so the lip one is here, and then the eyebrow one is here. So lip, it goes through her bottom and top lip on the left side, and then she's got one that cuts through her right eyebrow.
In that case, William is going to say, it's quite funny the fact that we've both, got cuts on our face on the same side. I just find it very.
It is kind of funny now that you mention it, but there's only two sides to a face. Well, unless you're being pedantic and getting into like the nitty gritty, but there's only so many sides that you can get a cut on.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. But at the same time, I think the chances are, quite low for something like this to happen.
I mean, it's kind of amazing you even considered going out on a date with a lady who has scars on her face, as most men wouldn't.
Well,
they think it's weird.
Well, I don't think it's weird.
I just think that it adds to my charm.
William might use some more charm. Hopefully I don't fail it.
And just how is he gonna charm this lady?
Well, continue with this.
I know.
33.
Okay. Be charming.
Think.
Hey.
Hey.
I won't make direct eye contact with you through the camera.
Trying not to.
Make it a little bit easier.
As you think about your charming, the waiter does come back, leave you guys as your desserts, and then kind of works on his other tables.
Hell yeah. Whiskey bread pudding. Whiskey sauce. I want to see what this. Oh my god, it looks so good. Cheebus.
William is going to see this. William's going to respond to what Lilith said, which was words. Quite surprised that he'd take a girl like her out. He shall respond with, it's like, well, I took one first look, and I can't say no to someone like you.
Oh, you got a type, William.
Oh, well, it's a type. It's kind of like this chocolate brownie, I got my favourites.
Oh my goodness! Are brownies your favourite?
I love it.
Is it because they're like really rich and chocolatey, or what makes it your favourite, William?
Oh, well, chocolate brownie, nice, melts in your mouth. Brilliant. And then the ice cream just complements it by cooling it down and, adds to the flavour. I just love the texture. It's lovely.
That's fair enough. Not much of a chocolate fan myself, but...
But clearly you like your whiskey.
Well, clearly a girl has to have her priorities, and a little drink on the side is really nice. So, adds a really nice roundness to the flavor.
Oh, well, that's not normal water.
What?
Well, she ordered water, and you just said that.
You guys just ordered generic drinks. Technically, Prohibition is still going on, but this is also New Orleans.
Forget about it. No, it's because I misheard. I had a misunderstanding of what was said.
They gotta die. Oh boy. She's gonna look at her watch. She's gonna take a moment, like after she's got she just like leaves the fucking spoon in her mouth, and then she looks down at her arm and pushes her thing to look at the time, lets it go back.
William's going to say, "Oh, what? You've got somewhere to be? Oh, that's a shame.
I'm
You're
a
sitting
busy
there
lady.
with a spoon in your mouth."
Oh. What can I say, William? I'm a busy lady. Takes his spoon. And I promised you a dinner date, not my entire evening, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Though I do appreciate your moxie. It's very ballsy. I did only promise you dinner, not a show.
I know you did. But I must say, I'm very much enjoying myself.
It's been nice. The gumbo's nice. The Vanta's pretty good. It's keeping me on my toes. Well, on the edge of my seat. I'm sitting.
Well, we don't want you falling off your seat now, do we?
Oh no, if you keep up the charm, whatever will I do? Just fall over onto the floor. Oh no.
He just leans his elbows on the table. He's like, well, guess I'll have to be careful of my charm then.
I guess so. Whatever will I do if you're too charming?
Oh, we'll have to see.
As an aside, oh boy, Lily's gonna have a ball of a time recounting this date to Dante. It's like, you'll never believe this guy.
In a good way or a bad way.
You'll never believe this guy.
So, as you guys are finishing up your desserts, the waiter's gonna come back and he's gonna have the check. William, roll me a luck for me, real quick.
Oh no! Oh no! I've got. Oh shit! I just dropped a dice. Well, it starts with a 3 and oh, that's a 2. It's a fake 2.
32. That is a fail. So the check does come out. You do have enough to pay for it. However, you will be walking back because you cannot afford a cab.
Well, that just gives me something to play on.
Oh, he has to walk. Do I see him
You
getting ready to walk back?
You see his reaction of like, oh shit, I'm out of cab money. As he's paying for it.
William, is something wrong? Your face fell a little bit. You got a little bit paler. I wasn't too expensive of a date, was I?
Oh no, not at all. No,
You got enough. Do you got enough? Because you've been on the rails. You don't have a car, do you? Do you have cab money?
Sadly, I don't. I thought I took out enough of the bank, but sadly I didn't. But,
would you like a ride home? It wouldn't be a problem. I can give you a lift home. My car's right out back.
William's kind of blushing as he's like, well, that would be brilliant. Thank you.
Of course. It's no trouble. Where did you say that you were staying?
Enter Louise's house number.
We'll say the LeBlanc Market.
Oh, okay, yeah. You live over by you live in the LeBlanc and the apartments above it. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's actually on my way home anyway, so I can just drop you off on the way there.
Thank you very much.
I mean, think of it as a thank you for taking me out on this wonderful day. I've had a wonderful time.
Oh, well, any time.
Do you tip the waiter?
Well, basically, he has to. He's got no cab money. It's with the price of the food plus the tip. He's SOL for cab money.
Okay. Cool. So I suppose we're coming to the end of this date.
Yeah.
Can I have a moment with the waiter?
Sure.
As William to the waiter, "You didn't see us here."
No,
and
ma'am.
slips him money.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Thanks, Dollface. Have a wonderful time.
Have a wonderful evening, ma'am. Talking to the money.
She will show William to her car. It's an okay car. Spacious. There's space in the back. She gets in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Well, you coming? I'm gonna take you home.
William
Did you get cold feet?
William gets in the car.
Starts up. And she does take the long way. But she does take him to the LeBlanc market. And she pulls up in front of it and she parks. It's like, this is where you're staying, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you ready? You ready, Will? Gonna reach over, grab you by the front of your shirt, pull you over to her side of the car, and then with a nice smile go, "Remember, you should always pay your bills, Mr. William." And she'll kiss his cheek and tell him to get the fuck out of her car. I'll see you around, sugar.
He's just standing,
Wave.
like, on a door, about to say bye. He's like,
"Oh, sorry, I forgot. She tucked something in his pocket." "I'll wait till you get out of the car." She tucked something in her pocket.
Well, he says to her, he's like, "Well, of course, I will pay my bills, but as long as I can have a second dinner with you, if that's possible."
"Look in your pocket and we'll see, Mr. William. Bye. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, sugar."
Nice and gently closes the door. Does a little wave.
She goes. Does he reach into his pocket?
He's standing there watching the car drive off, and then he reaches into his waistcoat pocket.
Inside of his pocket is another little thing of paper with a new phone number on it. It's still not her house line, but it is a phone number to reach her. It is a phone number to reach her. And it says, "Maybe next time, wink." And then it has Lily.
Is there a little like kiss on it?
No.
Oh, shame.
And I think,
you know what? We'll give it to you. There's a teasy little XOXO.
yes.
One X, 1 O.
Workins, baby steps. But I think with that, we can call this the end of the side story. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye! Bye, everybody!